I've forgotten. Hello. Might need to switch this up. I found a natural light source from. So today I'm under my bed at the minute because I'm revamping my room, saying goodbye to the double bed and hello to the single. Woo! It's a thing of necessity, but my bed is quite low down, so it's quite difficult to get all the stuff up under here. But yes, I will catch up with you maybe in a minute. Just look at all this shit. Bed's okay. Hello, so fun fact, in case you haven't noticed, is first of all, I've cut my hair a little bit. It's not as short as I want it to be, but as I say, I'm doing it myself. I mean, the cut is awful. I want it like an inch or a half inch shorter, but like you can kind of see how bad it is. But that's besides the point. Also, I've redone my room. So this is my new bed. It's actually my brother's old bed. There's nothing new about it. Single bed. And then, you see this? Oh, shit. Ow. So, this is kind of still the same. Apart from I've made this more revision central. Like, these are my folders. And then, my, what's this called? CD player is still her, and then my bookshelf is still pretty much the exact same. And my desk, I haven't really done anything to, but I've like organised the drawers a bit better. You can't tell, but yeah. And my wardrobe is just got a bunch of stuff hung up. And yeah, but the main difference is my floor. Let me show you. Okay, so like this is how much floor space I have nowadays, and I used to have a lot less. Like my floor space used to end about here, I think, and then the rest of this was bed. So now I have a lot more, which is fun. I still don't know what to do with like the clothes I'm in the middle of wearing. I cleaned it, so I'm looking extra swag. No, I'm not. But yeah, and I've also cleaned this little mirror. I'm like my bedside table. Like, you know. So this is all very fun. Okay, so I've started this video, so I'm thinking I'll just see it through to the end with some thoughts I have. And yes, so I'm going to talk for a minute or two about the idea of comparison. And, well, not the idea, I suppose the action of comparing yourself to other people. So that's obviously something I've dealt with, and because I'm sure everyone deals with it. Everyone at times is subject to comparing themselves to other people, whether it's just like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to speak anecdotally, but so say I'm going out on a walk and then I see someone out on a run and I think, oh no, fuck, you know, I wish that was me. I wish I was the one running right now. You know, I didn't bring myself to go on a run this morning, go on a run last night, any of those things. So I suppose I'm jealous in a sense. But the thing is, well, that was a really shit example. But the idea is that this is only momentary. Comparison is the thief of joy, but this thief is not running away. This thief is all mental. You don't have to chase after this thief. You don't have to give in to the jealousy. You can move on from it, okay? You don't have to dwell on your jealousy. Because jealousy, as far as I'm concerned, it's an emotion. Emotion's like any other. But this emotion is different because you don't have to succumb to this emotion. Sadness, love, those two I feel like you have to kind of succumb to. But another one is anger. You don't have to succumb to your anger. Things like anger and jealousy, I believe you can work around those. When it comes to anger, or more so frustration, I read quite a while ago now, well no, it was at the beginning of this year, I read The Consolations of Philosophy by Alain de Botton. That's definitely not how you say his name. He did this one chapter on, I think, consolation of frustration. He was speaking about Seneca, I think, so Stoicism. And the idea is that the world is not happening to you, the world is happening and you are there. The idea, like he said, something isn't happening to annoy you, it's happening and you're annoyed, if you get what I'm saying. So I try and keep that in mind. Like, it's gonna seem really fucking petty, but again, examples, I'm just trying to throw some out. Say I go downstairs and I really want to eat a banana or something, but then, oh no, like my sister's gobbled the last banana. So I'm like, because I love bananas, okay? And she's eaten the last one frivolously. I'm so mad, I'm so annoyed, but like, at the same time, there is a 90% chance. I'm only saying 90 because this is my sister we're talking about. She could have some vendetta, some revenge she's trying to take out against me. I don't know. But there is a 90% chance that she did not eat that banana because she knew it was going to annoy me. She ate the banana because, like-minded, you know, great minds think alike. He also wanted the banana. There was a banana. She thought, lucky me, she ate the banana. She did not think, oh, I'm going to eat this banana because I know Noli's going to want the banana and I deserve it more than her, etc. Well, she might have, but if I never find out that that's what she was thinking, then I can carry on thinking this way anyway. And because of the very nature of the fact that we cannot read minds, at least I can't, so I'm generalising and assuming that everyone else can't too, I will, unless I inquire, unless I further investigate why she ate the banana, which sometimes I do actually do, because I just love bananas. Maybe I should have used like a less emotive example. Yeah, unless I do further inquiry to find out why she ate the banana, I can go on thinking that she did not eat the banana to annoy me, she ate the banana and it annoyed me, which is much the same. So that's speaking about frustration and like anger, because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand, because once it's frustration building up leads to anger, I feel. Then we move back to jealousy. Jealousy is fueled out of self-hate. Well, not self-hate, but contempt, self-contempt. I'm not an expert on emotions, but I do know a little bit. God, I'm jittering, sorry. So, comparison is not the thief of joy, but rather it is the fuel of inspiration. That's what I'm going off. So, 2 scenarios. Let's discuss scenario 1 first. Okay, scenario 1. I see someone doing something that is good. Something that is admirable, something that is, well, this is making it sound like morally good. I'm just saying something that is good, like something that's impressive, you know, something that's cool, something that's, you know, something that I think is good. Say I see someone run a marathon. Okay, I don't know why these are my only examples. I see someone run a marathon and they're, I suppose, boastful, because if someone's humbly running a marathon, it's not really going to annoy you too much. But let's say they're boastful, which is fine, because you're allowed to boast about running a marathon. It's a really good thing. Like, Yes, well done. You've ran a marathon. Amazing. Okay. I'm less joyous. I'm the thief of joy. Comparison has mugged my joy, and I'm left here feeling jealous, self-contempt, and not happy. No. Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. Do I care? Do I care? Am I training for a marathon? No, actually, I don't think I am. Me personally, anytime I've run, it's recreationally. I just want to be able to run a bit without, like, dying. So, is what they're doing relevant to what I'm doing? Are our goals, morals, beliefs, everything, are they the same for me as they are for that person who's just ran a marathon? I don't think they are, because, as I say, I might be running recreationally for fun, maybe a bit of exercise, but they're running to run a marathon. My main goal, like at the minute, running for me is taking a step back, because my goals at the minute are work and schoolwork, basically, because I'm about to go into year 13. I'm starting next Tuesday. But anywho, and it's Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. My goal is not to run a marathon. So why should I care too much if they are running a marathon? To be honest with you, comparison is not the thief of joy. It is the weakness of spirit, if you ask me. You've got to take a step back. You can't let your emotions control your life. You've got to think rationally. You've got to think about why you are jealous. And a lot of the time, you might even realise that you're not. You're not jealous. You're perhaps inspired. You think, oh, that's good. That's great. They've done something really amazing there. You don't have to even care. Like, say this is someone you see online. Like, if it's one of your friends, you can try and be happy for them, I suppose. But if it's like, if I'm on Instagram and I've seen someone's just ran a marathon, I don't have to do anything. I can like the video. That's cool. But I shouldn't feel jealous. We're not all moving towards the same milestones. The horizon is full of milestones, and we can't all be going for the same ones, because, well, the society doesn't even function in that way. We need different people going for different things. Capitalism would collapse. If everyone's trying to run a marathon, then who is going to eat at McDonald's? Like, if everyone's... Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I'm getting into the weirdest place. So that is number one. Number one, just to summarise, is that you might feel momentary jealousy, but the fact is you've got to take a step back, slow down, and think, is this even relevant to me? Does this fit in with my beliefs, my goals? Is this integral to my life? Is this part of who I am? Or is it just good? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Scenario 2. I see someone... Okay, this is also going to be anecdotal, like relevant to me. Okay, I'll see a 17 to 18-year-old on TikTok or something doing 6 hours of revision per day. Snap. Okay, as I've just said, my A-levels are an important goal for me right now. I might say they're a little bit far away, but that's not the point. That's besides the point of this video. So maybe I should start revising. And this person has got the same mindset. They've been revising all summer, and they've been doing like 2-3 hours a day for all summer. And then let's say we're a little bit in the future, and they've started in September, and now they're doing like 20 hours of revision per week. I don't know what that equates to, but same thing. And I see this video of them doing like a 6-hour study session on a Saturday, and I think, get a fucking life. Who do you think you are, revising this much? It's just not important. When I'm acting so hateful like that, that's less so because I truly believe that what they're doing is wrong or unimportant or just superfluous. My problem here is that I'm jealous because of comparison. I've sat back, I've recognised that, cool, this isn't the first TikTok I've seen today. This is like, I've been doom scrolling perhaps for like 5 hours. I haven't done that in a while. So I've been doom scrolling. And then I come across this video of this 17 to 18 year old who has revised for 6 hours on their Saturday. Obviously, I'm comparing myself. I've done no revision today. It's 5 p.m. and I've done nothing. And everyone knows that after 5 p.m, nothing's going to get done. We got done? Yes, I'm jealous. I'm comparing joy gone. Although, if I've been doom scrolling for 5 hours, my joy was already long gone. But that's a topic for another video. My comparison is the thief of my joy. They don't know about me. They have not made this video. This goes back to my frustration thing that I was talking about. Thanks to Seneca and Alain de Botton. They are not revising. They are not revising to annoy me. They are revising and it has annoyed me. They're not revising to make me feel worse about the fact that I've done no revision. They're revising because they want to do fucking good in their A-levels. That's not a crime. I want to do fucking good in my A-levels. In this situation, we take a step back. We recognise that our emotions are controlling us right now. We should not feel anger or jealousy because this is just another person. This is a peer, a like-minded individual. They want to do well in their A-levels. A kindred spirit, why not? They're part of my cohort, and here I am, aggravated. Where is the community? Where is the compassion? Where is it? We've taken a step back. We've recognised our emotions, which is perhaps step one of comparison being not the thief of joy. Step two is we think, we reflect, we think rationally, is this part of my beliefs? Now, in the first scenario, the answer was no, and then we'd just mellow, we'd chill out, we'd calm down, and we'd think, we'd be happy for them, or we'd just not care, and then we'd move on. And we'd be thinking, cool, isn't the world so great that so many people are doing so many different things? Isn't that so much fun? But in this situation, scenario 2, cool, you know what? I want to do well in my A-levels too. I want to revise. Why have I not been revising? I should revise. Comparison is the fuel of action, okay? They have now inspired me. Yes, a second ago I might have been jealous, but that was a second ago. I did nothing. No one knows. My jealousy did not escape the confines of my 4-bedroom walls. I've actually got 6-bedroom walls, but that's not the point. Yes, my window was open, but it was impermeable. You know, it couldn't get out into the wind. So basically, we can pretend it never happened. No one has to know that I was jealous, that I was a little bit conceited, that I was spiraling for a moment there, crashing out, but now I'm fine. In fact, they have given me ideas. I am now locked in, essentially. They have inspired me to lock in. It's all right, I think, to be inspired by people your age, to be inspired by peers, I can be inspired by anyone. You can even be inspired by children. You don't need to be ashamed that you've been inspired or motivated by a non-idol. Influencers on social media, they tend to be people you want to look up to, and that's fine. Everyone does that. But some random kid out on the street who's maybe picking up rubbish. Oh no, that's still angelic. I don't know, maybe just your friends. It's fine to be inspired and influenced by your friends. It's fine to look up to people around you. And not just your parents, but I could even look up to my younger brother. My younger brother, he spends a lot of his time playing video games and whatnot. And he's fine with that. I like his contentment. It's quite admirable. Yes, it's not the most helpful, and he's not very good at cleaning, but he's admirably content. It's pretty cool. Comparison is the fuel of action, is what I said, I'm pretty sure. So It's basically, what I mean by that is the fuel is the inspiration. If I see this person revising for 5 hours, that's brilliant, because they've actually just shown me that I could do this too. If I want to succeed in my A-levels as well, I can do this. They are literally, for free, showing me how I can improve myself. What was that I heard? Comparisons is the thief of joy. The thief of joy? No! This thief's taken nothing. This thief has in fact given me. This is more a benevolent benefactor than a thief. A thief? Nothing's been taken away. I've only been inspired. I've been fueled. I'm energized. I'm ready. You cannot let your emotions control your lack of rationality. You cannot succumb to anything. You have to remain fierce and in control of your life. What separates you and others is comparable, but it is not prevalent. It does not have to define who you are. We are all different people. I've just read this somewhere. Do not compare your beginning to someone else's middle, which I didn't read much of that. But it's basically everyone else is always going to be at a different stage than you in everything. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter even if they're younger than you, that does not matter. We're all different people. We can't all be, you can't expect yourself to be the same as someone else when you are not the same as that person. I'm not even the same as who I was a couple months ago. I have this problem myself because I feel like I've spent years of my life doing absolutely nothing. And until my 16th birthday, I did nothing with my life. Absolutely nothing. If you feel like you do nothing with your life, trust me, I'm the exact same. And you'll be like, yeah, I can see that. You're doing nothing. You've been sat in your bedroom for, well, I mean, it's not even 9 o'clock, I don't think, in the morning. Yeah, I spent the first 16 years of my life doing absolutely nothing, no clue who I am, succumbing to my emotions. This is why growing up is so good. I'm getting wisdom, I'm thinking, I'm progressing. Comparison can be the zeal of your progression. Okay, it is fuel, it is inspiration. You can be like them too. Nothing is holding you back. Well, in theory. This video might seem a bit insensitive to some people. Like, I'm not, this is, if you're, what's the word? If you're medically, if you're diagnosed with depression or something, this is probably not going to work for you. You might have to succumb to your emotions. Not have to, you can try and against it, I'm sure, but biologically, I don't think you can think your way out of that one. And if you've got some sort of setback, either socio-economic or you've got a disability of some kind, then you might not inherently be able to achieve whatever you want. And I don't really know how to help in that situation. I just think you're going to have to try a lot harder. You're going to have to try a lot harder than the rest of us. And that sucks. I know that sucks. But that's just what makes you more admirable. Okay, you have to live your life for you. I don't think there's any point comparing. Because comparing is not going to get you anywhere. Obviously it might, but only if you think about it in the right way. Everyone needs to consider what it is in their lives that they can be grateful for. This is taking a turn. I'm going off my EPQ shit now. We could all be doing so much better if everyone stopped. Everyone just stopped. And why can't we just mellow? Why can't we just chill out? You know, I was complaining about my bedroom. It was awful for me. I couldn't live in it. But I still had a bedroom. I had a bed, a nice big comfy bed. And yes, there was mould on my walls, but I had walls. That's got to count for something. pairing what you have with what you've not got is also a source of gratitude. And as some people know, gratitude is the ultimate cure for happiness. Not the cure, but the ultimate. Gratitude is the vessel of happiness. Okay? You cannot be happy until you are grateful. That's just a little bit of something I've got to say. But yeah, I feel like I've kind of been going in circles, so I'm going to end this one here. Thank you for all the friggin' support. I love it. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm famous. I think I've got 18 subscribers. Thank you. Oh my god, I passed the big 1.5 mark. Ooh. This might seem what's the word, like contradictory to the fact that I am posting on YouTube, but please do not make me too famous, because I don't need too many people to know who I am. And if this ever shows up on like people I know, I'm gonna be so upset, because I really don't like it when people know things about me. Sorry. Like, I'm fine with strangers, but like strangers that I'm never gonna see. Strangers that I'm never gonna see. So thank you for watching my video. I'm not gonna say subscribe, like, or comment. You can do that if you want, but I don't really mind too much. I don't know, like, I'd rather someone just watched my video. You don't have to like tell me that you exist. I know everyone's out there anyway. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my new room. Ooh, actually though, if you've got something to comment, please tell me. I'm thinking about doing learning a new skill being, this is my old D&D roll mat. I'm using it as like a workout mat now. Right, let me know, should I learn to do the splits or a handstand? Which one? Okay, that might seem a bit irrational, weird, but still, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I love you always and forever. Please do not compare yourself to others, because you are brilliant just as you are. Unless you're not, then in which case improve. Love you.